Why are young, healthy men suddenly struggling with erectile dysfunction? Why does the touch of a real partner feel boring compared to the glow of a screen? The answer isn't psychological, it's biological, and it starts with an experiment on birds. The Nobel Prize-winning scientist Nikolaas Tinbergen noticed something strange. He built fake plaster eggs for seagulls, eggs that were huge, oversized, and painted with impossibly bright colors. And the birds went crazy for them. They abandoned their own nests, their own perfectly viable eggs, to sit on these giant, garish fakes. Why? Because to their simple, instinct-driven brains, the plaster eggs were more egg-like than the real thing. They were an exaggerated, artificial version of what the birds were programmed to desire. Tinbergen called this phenomenon a supernormal stimulus. It's an artificial trigger that hijacks an ancient biological instinct by being bigger, brighter, and more intense than anything found in nature. It's a cheat code for the brain's reward system. And pornography is your plaster egg. It's a supernormal stimulus for human sexuality. It's not just sex, it's a hyper-accelerated, perfectly curated fantasy. Perfect bodies, edited for maximum appeal. Impossible camera angles, designed for pure visual stimulation. An infinite, scrolling novelty of partners and scenarios that real life could never offer. A real human relationship is messy, complicated, and requires effort. A screen demands nothing and offers a constant, escalating dopamine spike that natural intimacy was never designed to compete with. Your brain, seeking the biggest reward for the least effort, gets hooked. And every time you choose the screen, you are physically changing your brain. A protein called DeltaFosB begins to build up in your reward pathways. Think of it like a callus. It grows thicker with each exposure, numbing your senses. You develop a tolerance. The scenes that once excited you become normal, then boring. You need more extreme, more shocking content, not for pleasure, but just to feel anything at all. Your baseline for arousal is being permanently rewritten. MRI scans show that heavy use is linked to a reduction in gray matter in the parts of your brain that control decision-making. You're not just watching something, you are actively degrading the hardware between your ears. This is the trap. A real woman has flaws. She has smells. She has limits. She requires communication and connection. A screen has none of that. It is a perfect, sterile, endlessly available fantasy. Faced with that choice, your ancient, primitive brain doesn't stand a chance. It will choose the supernormal stimulus every single time. You are training yourself on a molecular level to prefer pixels over people. So you're left in a world where you've traded the possibility of profound, real connection for a flickering, hollow echo. You are essentially cuckolding yourself with a machine. You are programming yourself into an evolutionary dead end. This isn't a moral lecture. It's a biological warning. You are breaking your own hardware from the inside out.